Hi, Mariana.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, perfecto. Ok, Mariana. A ver, comencemos. Dame un segundo. Ok, so let's go to the platform. Vámonos a la plataforma. Let's go to your book. And today we have to start Unit 3. Okay, so let's start Unit 3. Ahora. And what do we have here? Simple. Ya. Tenemos que ver las diferencias del present perfect and simple past. Ahora vamos a ver una principal diferencia entre estos dos. Un segundo. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Ok, habíamos dicho que cuando usamos el present perfect, utilizamos el auxiliar have and has, right? Y cuando utilizamos el simple past, nuestro auxiliar es did. Entonces nosotros lo utilizamos de esta manera. Have here. Present perfect. Auxiliares have and has. Simple past. Auxiliares did. Okay. Present perfect. Have and has. Simple past did. ¿Y cuáles son las diferencias en sí de estos dos tiempos? Tenemos que saberlo más que todo en definición. We use the present perfect when we talk about an action, okay, an action that started here in the past, okay, the action started here in the past, and this action is going to continue in the present. So, we don't know when the action is going to finish. No sabemos cuándo va a acabar esa acción. Okay? And the most important, it is in the complement. In the complement, we are going to see always these two words, for or since. Okay, for or since. So we will see these two words, and of course we are going to use the auxiliaries in the sentence. For example, I can say like I have maybe I have played soccer for 2 years. Y esto significa yo he jugado fútbol por 2 años, ¿no? En el complement, ¿no? Tenemos aquí my auxiliar, my verb in past participle. In my complement, I am using this for in order to show the time. ¿Cuál es la diferencia con este for y el since? For we are going to use to express the length of time. Okay, for example, I have been here for 5 years, for example. Yo he jugado fútbol por 2 años, que nos dice acá. Y nos muestra, no un tiempo, se podría decir como que exacto, 2 años. Pero ¿cuál es la diferencia con el pasado simple? Que en el presente perfecto, ok, nos está mostrando que ha jugado fútbol por 2 años, pero no sabemos exactamente qué años eran. Por ejemplo, podría haber sido 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021. No sabemos con exactitud. En cambio, if we use simple past, we know the time. For example, I played soccer. Yo jugué fútbol in, I don't know, in 2020. Yo jugué fútbol en el 2020. ¿Ok? Entonces, a esto se refiere con el pasado simple. ¿Listo? Yo jugué fútbol en el 2020. Y en el tiempo pasado siempre nos va a mostrar un tiempo exacto en el pasado. ¿Cuándo jugué fútbol? En el 2020. Entonces, acá no sé con exactitud qué años habrán sido, pero en el complemento siempre voy a tener for or since. En simple past, the expressions in the complement, we will have in with years, in plus year, or maybe we could have the word last, expressing, for example, last month. We could use like the days or the quantity of the days. 2 days ago, for example, or maybe 1 month ago. Okay, and yesterday. So these words we are going to use in simple, in simple past. Okay. Siempre vas a encontrar estas expresiones para el pasado simple. Present perfect siempre for or since. Present perfect, una acción que empezó en el pasado y no sabemos cuándo culmina. Simple past, empezó en el pasado, terminó en el pasado, con exactitud en 2020. Okay? Now, in the examples, here, we can see this. Talia has been a researcher for 3 years. Talia ha sido una investigadora por 3 años. Ok. No nos especifica qué años, pero nos dice con exactitud la cantidad de años. Por 3 años. So, what does it mean? It means that Talia started her job as a researcher 3 years ago, and she is still a researcher. Significa que Talia, ¿no?, ha empezado su carrera. Si utilizo con el presente perfecto, es algo que continúa, ¿no? Comenzó en el pasado y continúa en el presente. Entonces, ha comenzado como investigadora hace 3 años atrás y aún en el presente continúa haciéndolo. ¿Listo? So we use for or we use since. For to express the length of time. For example, I've been here for 5 hours. Yo he estado aquí por 5 horas. Con exactitud, ¿no? El for siempre nos muestra el tamaño del tiempo, si era corto, poco, o sea, con exactitud. En cambio, el since, we use it for something started. Lo utilizamos solo para mostrar cuándo la acción ha empezado, ¿no? For example, I've been here since 8. Yo he estado aquí desde las 8. Ok. I've been here since my boss arrived. Yo he estado aquí desde que el jefe llegó. Ok. Entonces, simplemente nos muestra cuándo inició la acción con el for y el since. Pero para present perfect siempre utilizamos en el complement for and since. ¿Qué pasa con el simple past? The action started in the past and finished in the past. Okay? We can say this. Talia was in the same English class with Nick for 2 semesters. Tú puedes decir, pero aquí también está el for. Tendría que ser con el presente perfect. Pero no, no, aquí nos está mostrando que esta acción, si está en pasado simple, ya nos da un tiempo determinado, 2 semestres, o sea, el tiempo ya terminado. Nosotros sabemos que un semestre consta de 6 meses. El otro semestre consta de 6 meses. Entonces, ya nos da un tiempo exacto, ¿no? Entonces, nos da un tiempo exacto que Charlie estaba en la misma clase de inglés con Nick por 2 semestres, por 12 meses. Ya empezó y acabó eso. ¿Listo? Porque nos da el tiempo con exactitud. Ahora, present perfect versus simple past. Talia has investigated other scandals. Talia ha investigado otros escándalos, nos dice. Ahora, ¿cómo lo diferenciamos acá si no tenemos ni un for y tampoco tenemos un since? En muchas ocasiones no vamos a encontrar siempre for or since, pero lo que nos muestra que no es pasado es porque in the complement we are not using the past expressions. For example, the in plus the year, last month, last year, 2 years ago, 2 months ago, or yesterday. If we don't have these expressions, so it means that it's an action that started in the past and it's still in progress. So, está aún vigente, ¿no? O sea, sigue, está aún en el presente pasando. ¿Ok? En cambio, en el simple past, ¿no? Nos dice, Nick came here from England about 10 years ago. ¿Cómo nos damos cuenta que esto sí o sí es un past? Porque en el complement tenemos esta expression, ago, 10 years ago. So we always we have to be focused on the complement. Okay, if we find like ago, last, or an exactly time o un tiempo inexacto, entonces estamos hablando de un simple past. Ok. Tal vez tenemos alguna pregunta hasta acá, Mariana.
No, todo está claro.
Yes, right? Ok, vamos a verlo en los ejercicios. Ok, vamos a verlo mejor ahí. So, let's go to the platform. Okay, let's go there. You can share me your screen.
Sería la...
La 3, Unit 3. Yes, Unit 3, Grammar. And give me a second. No está asignado. Un segundito. Vamos a asignar. Mm, Ok. Ahora sí, a ver, podemos actualizar la página, please. Okay. Okay. Okay, two mistakes. In number 5, why? Because before her job at Newsline, Talia has been a college student, ha sido un estudiante de universidad, or was a college student. ¿Por qué? Porque aquí ya nos muestran un tiempo exacto en el pasado. Nos dice, antes de su trabajo en Newsline, o sea, ya terminó la universidad, ya empezó su trabajo, y es por eso que utilizamos con simple past. ¿Ok? Porque no puede seguir, digamos, ahora en el presente, aún en la universidad. Present perfect sigue perteneciendo al presente. O sea, comenzó antes y sigue pasando en el presente. ¿Ok?
Ok.
So in number 6, the same. Ella ha ido a la universidad por 4 años. Aquí, como ya nos dice un tiempo exacto, por 4 años, es justamente lo que veíamos del for, ¿verdad? Que podemos utilizarlo el for, pero cuando algo no nos dé con exactitud, digamos, una acción o una actividad. En cambio, acá nos dice, ella fue a la universidad por 4 años, o sea, ya culminó sus 4 años. En cambio, si pusiéramos el has gone, quiere decir que aún actualmente sigue yendo. Ok, entonces esa es la única diferencia. A veces ese for sí puede ser un poco,
Confuso.
sí, que molesta, pero sí hay que verlo. Tratar de verlo, ok. Let's try again. Excellent. Let's go next. Yes. Okay. So let's complete. And the second, Mariana, you have to see the verb, right? The verb in participle. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but written with double T.
Double
Right?
T.
Yes. Yes. Okay. The verbs you have to see.
Voy a abrir mi lista de los verbos, no me acuerdo ahorita.
Okay, okay.
Mm, mm, mm.
No, Mariana, that was okay.
Oh,
Okay. Yes, in past is came.
okay.
Yes. The simple past of see is not seen. The first one was okay.
Uh,
Yes.
it's in the base form or
No, as we are talking, for example, last week, so we are using simple past.
simple past. No past participle.
No, no past participle.
Okay.
Yes. But what is the past of see? No, but
It's,
that was okay. That was okay. Yes. But in sin, the past of see,
so
yes. Yes. This is yes. So, and I have love, the past participle of love.
love.
Yes. And six. Is it in simple past or past present perfect?
The last is the simple past.
Yes, because it says that's a great camera. Is it new? So the question is in present. No, I had. I had is in past that it happened. Okay, but if we put I have had it for several months, yo lo he tenido por algunos meses. So
Okay.
tuve, ¿no? Si digo yo lo he tenido, it means que aún lo tengo, ¿no? Significa que aún lo tengo.
Okay.
A ver, veamos. Ok, perfecto. Algunos problemas con los verbos, ¿no?
Los verbos. Es que pensaba que era el otro, por eso me estaba confundiendo, porque no tenía sentido.
Ah, ya, ok. No, sí, está bien, está bien. La lógica que lo estabas poniendo estaba súper, pero eso sí, en los verbos, digamos, ¿no? Los verbos, cuál es el pasado y cuál es el pasado participio. Pues está súper. Genial, Mariana. Ahora, a ver, now I will share you my screen and we will see the second grammar. So in the second grammar, we have modals of ability. Vamos a ver estos modals. Hablamos sobre abilities. Modals of ability. Modales que nos permiten hablar sobre habilidad. So, for example, we can use the first one, can. We know that the meaning is poder. Okay, and we could use it, this can, in present. Abilities in the present. For example, I can say in affirmative, I can say I can, sorry, the subject can, the verb always in base form, and the complement. For example, I can play soccer. In negative, the structure is going to be the same, but we can use with contraction or without contraction. Cannot or can't, okay, or can't. So cannot or can't. And I can say something that you can't do, Mariana.
I I can play Basketball.
Okay, can't play basketball. Excellent. So for questions, the structure that we have, it's gonna be that first the modal, after the subject, the verb in base form, and the complement. So that's it. For example, can you cook very well? And we can answer with yes, I can, for example, or maybe negative, no, I can't, right? So this is ability for present, can. What happened if I want to talk about past? I will use could, okay? Could, I will use could. It means podía. This is for past, ability to, okay? Ability to. So, podía. Now, I will say, for example, this subject could, verb in base form, and complement. This is for affirmative. And we have, for example, in simple past, I can say we could do a lot of exercises. Podíamos hacer muchos ejercicios. Okay. So in negative, what can we do in negative? It's gonna be with not. Couldn't, yes, like here, couldn't. Oh, yes, couldn't or could not. Something that you couldn't do in the past.
I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't.
I couldn't. Some ability in the past, something that you couldn't do. For example, if we talk about some instrument that you played.
I couldn't play the guitar.
Okay, I couldn't play the guitar. Yes, excellent. And that's it for past. We could use with affirmatives or negatives, okay? What happened in future when we want to talk about future? The future of can, okay, because this is present, this is the past, and for future, it's going to be able to, okay? But in this case, as we are talking about future, will be able to, okay? Will be able to. So this means podré. Okay. So before seeing this, antes de ver el futuro, vamos a ver algunos ejemplos acá. In affirmative, the audio expert can decide if the recording is real. This is an ability, can decide. Can't in negative or cannot without contraction. We we use can with all subjects, it is of course, and we can't use, for example, in contractions or maybe without contraction, we can't use can and not separated, okay? Always they are gonna be together. We're gonna see this ability that we have in present too, but after. And when we talk about past ability with could, we use only could, the auxiliary could for past. For example, I can say Talia could read when she was just 4 years old. This is a past ability of can. Okay, now the past ability of the other, we're gonna see it right now. And in negative, we can use couldn't, like here, or could not. Okay, what happened in the future? Let's go to the future. The future of can, it's going to be will be able to. So we're gonna use here with subject, will be able to, always static, plus the verb in base form and the complement. For example, I will be able to, I will be able to, todo esto yo podré, I will be able to speak English next month, for example. Yo podré hablar inglés el mes siguiente. Okay, so this is the future of will. If I want to use in negative, I could use, but the only thing that I have to do is to put want. For example, we won't be able to travel. We won't be able to travel tomorrow. Nosotros no podremos viajar mañana, for example. Okay, so this is the 3 ways of abilities. Can, present, could in past, and will be able to in future. Okay, do we have some question until here, Maria?
No, it's all right.
Perfect. And we have another way to say abilities. And we're gonna put it here. This is only be able to. This be able to is going to work with affirmatives and negatives. We be able to means ser capaz de. So, for example, in affirmative, I will use the subject, be able to, plus verb in base form and the complement. For example, I am able to, yo soy capaz de, I am able to play soccer, for example. The negative, it's only to put, for example, with not, okay. Sorry, we're gonna put this with not, be not able to. We are not able to, we are not able to cook well. Nosotros no somos capaces de cocinar bien, por ejemplo. ¿Ok? And this be able to podemos utilizar tanto en present, en el present que el be es am, is, are, or in past, past que es was, were. ¿Listo? Si quisiera hablar algo en pasado, digo, for example, in affirmative, she was able to dance. Ella era capaz de bailar. In negative, they weren't able to. Ellos no eran capaces de to come early. de venir temprano. Okay, so we have this able to in present with verb to be in present and in past with verb to be in past. If we want to use future, it's the same future of can. Okay, so let's take notes about this, Mariana, before going to the platform.
Ya está.
Okay, Mariana. So now let's go to the platform. Okay, yes, you can share me your screen. Okay, next. Okay, so let's select one option. Ok. Veamos. It was okay. Everything was okay. Yes, perfect. Excellent. So let's go next. The next part. Okay. You have to choose. Mm,
Mm, mm,
¿En serio? Sí, pero no tienes que comprar que a ver si es que puedes.
The past and the present, be careful. Yes.
Sí, no, no.
Estoy rayando un poquito.
Okay, in the first one, it's okay because we're talking about the present, no? Is very good at languages. She can speak. But in the second one, I think it couldn't be couldn't. No debería ser couldn't. Because her parents spoke both Russian and English at home. So she and her brother couldn't speak Russian, but her parents spoke Russian. So she started learning languages when she was a child. Her parents spoke both Russian and English at home. So she and her brother in past could or couldn't speak Russian. Because we're talking about past, right?
I think it's good.
Yes, yes, right. Because if her parents could speak, so they could speak. Yes. Russian by the time they were 4. They write it. So it is like an exception. They could or couldn't. Right.
Couldn't.
Yes. Of course, until they were older. At the school, she studied French. Once she entered the writing competition in French, she okay, it's okay, was able to win second prize, even though the other students spoke French as their first language. Olga wants to be able, okay, speak Chinese because it's in present, too. So she's taking lessons. She still can't understand much, but she hopes she hopes. So we're talking about something in future. She hopes she
She,
ajá, esperamos, dicen, ¿no? Y cuando es una esperanza para el futuro, right? Yes.
will be,
Yes, hope she will be able to understand. Esperamos que ella pueda entender, right? En el futuro. More soon. Tan pronto. Since last month, desde el mes pasado, she has been able to understand. Ella ha sido capaz de entenderle a su profesora a little better. Un poco mejor. So she feels hopeful. A ver, veamos qué tal fue. Pero esto sí, es que estaba mezclado presente, pasado, futuro. Sí. Eso sí hay que ser bien cuidadosos en el examen. Lo mismo te va a pasar. Entonces hay que leer así. Siempre guíate por el complemento. Si tu complemento es presente, si es pasado o futuro. ¿Ok?
ok.
Ok. Perfecto, pero Mariana estaba súper bien. Solo que sí, eso sí te ha mareado un poco. Pero después genial. Ok, Mariana, entonces hoy vamos a acabar acá. El
Ok,
lunes terminamos con la unidad y empezamos la 4. Ok,
ok.
perfect, Mariana. So let's finish with the daily survey. And no olvides, este fin de semana puedes ir haciendo todos tus exámenes, ¿ok? Tus
Ok,
exámenes, prácticas para que no se te acumule. Del 3 todavía no tenemos asignado examen, así que no va a ser tan complejo. Del 1 y del 2 más que todo, ¿ok?
ok.
Ok. Ok, Mariana. So, see you on Monday. Take care. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.